University, Cairo, and Wema International University, Cairo. You're all welcome. I would also like to welcome, if he's here, the Secretary to the Government of the Nasarawa State. You're welcome, sir, if you're here. Head of Civil Service, the Accountant General, Nasarawa State. Auditor General, Nasarawa State. Auditor General for Local Government, Nasarawa State. You're all welcome, sirs. I would like to welcome the Algon Chairman, Nasarawa State. The Chief Judge of Nasarawa State, which is here. You're welcome, ma. I would also like to welcome all the revenue court judges. You're welcome, sirs. You've been doing a very great job. You're all welcome. I would also like to welcome the advisor on revenue, Nasarawa State. He's here. You're welcome, sir. I would also like to welcome the DG Urban Development, the DG Nagis, the DG Procurement, the DG Investment, the DG Informal Information Technology Communications, the GM NBS Lafia, the GM Precious FM Lafia, the GM NTA Lafia, then the Tax Controller, Federal Inland Revenue Service Lafia, Nasarawa State. You're all welcome, sirs. I would like to welcome some of our consultants who are here. The Four-Core PLC, you're welcome. The Autored, you're welcome. The Next Automate, you're welcome. ARA, you're welcome, sirs. The Dean Forensic, you're welcome. I would also like to welcome the Union of Keke Napep, Nasarawa State. If they are here, they are highly welcome. Okada Riders Association, Nasarawa State. Market Union Association, the chairman, Nasarawa State. The chairman, Private Schools Association, Nasarawa State. The chairman, Private Hospitals Association, Nasarawa State. The chairman, Bottle Stroke Pure Water Association, Nasarawa State. The chairman, Doma Road Market Association. Then the chairman, Building Materials Association, Nasarawa State. You're all welcome. While we still await the arrival of the Deputy Governor, I would like to call on the cultural troupe if they are ready to give us a little display. Thank you.
and all that it needs to do without revenue. So the importance is attached to use office for that. In terms of revenue generation, there are three things you need to do if you want to improve revenue generation. And these three key things are very important. One is the automation of your process. This office happens to be the bedrock of this administration. Reason is not far-fetched because it has to do with revenue generation. And government cannot provide all that it needs to do without revenue. So the importance is attached to use office for that. In terms of revenue generation, there are three things you need to do if you want to improve revenue generation. And these three key things are very important. One is the automation of your processes. Two is to have harmonized law. And three is to have the autonomy of the board. The first one is the automation of the processes. When we first came into office in 2018, what we started with was to see that we automate all the processes. And we started from that time. And in 2019, when His Excellency Engineer Blair Suli came in, he gave us all the tools support which we needed to do. And now we concluded the issue of automation. So we introduced what is called the central billing system. That central billing system is a platform which we have whereby you can raise invoices and make payments through the platform, all done electronically. That's one. Secondly, we also introduced new revenue heads which were not being collected before. There were a few of them, and some of them had no laws as well, and some of them were almost non-existent. So we also introduced those revenue heads like who's betting in casino. We've also done the property tax, the withholding tax on rent. We've also done the development levy. There are several of them which we introduced, which were not being collected prior before we came in. Secondly, we've been having cases whereby our taxpayers raise complaints whereby they receive demand notices from the state and from the local government, oftentimes again from the federal, which comes from the FRS. So it was becoming worrisome for us. And we had
Hello
to
once
find a
again.
way to.
I would also like to acknowledge the presence of the chairman, NURTW Nasarawa State, the chairman, Mieti Allah Nasarawa State. You're welcome, sirs. We all welcome, sirs. All staffs. We to announce the presence of the Secretary, Lafia Local Government. You're welcome, sir. And the Director, Revenue Mobilization, Nasarawa State. While we still await the arrival of His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, I would like to invite the cultural troupe to give us their first display. Thank you. Hello once again. I would like to announce the arrival of the Chief Justice Nasarawa State, Justice Aisha Bashir Aliyu. You're welcome, ma. I think our special guest is here. So as he comes in, will please stand up until after the national anthem. And my house rent is over. The landlady is here.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's rise to receive His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nassau State, Engineer Abdullahi Saleh, ably represented here today by the Secretary to the Government of Nassau State, Barrister Muhammad Ubanduma Aliyu. Thank you. Let's remain standing for the anthems. Can we have the anthems, the Nigeria and in peace or battle honor, and this world and unto our children a banner without from this our request. Help us to build a nation where we will peace to our nation of peace. The state anthem. No, but it's too long. So we play. Okay, let's sing the national after the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Rich agriculture, we define time. We are divided and steadfast. Land our forefathers strive in hard work and dedication of our great heroes. A legacy we shall cherish forever. Land of promise we try. Nasarawa, where our treasured heritage flows, we shall grow from strength to strength, till many generations to come. Our pride, our joy, and loyalty lies in peace and unity. Nasarawa stay together. We can move mountains. In God we trust, we are blessed. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nassau State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, ably represented here today by the Secretary to the Government of Nassau State, Barrister Muhammad Ubanduma Aliyu, my Lord the Chief Judge Nassau State, Honorable Justice Aisha Bashir Aliyu, members of the State Executive Council here present, the Chairman, Nassau State Internal Revenue Service, Madam Ahmed Yakubu Muhammad, respectfully, the Special Advisor to the Governor of Nassau State on Revenue, Honorable Muhammad Bashir Aliyu Walin Shabu, our very esteemed, we're welcoming the Right Honorable Speaker, Nassau State House of Assembly, Honorable Laladi Jatau, and of course, Honorable Solomon Akwashiki, member representing Lafayette Central, known as Mr. Project. Honorable Ladi Jatau has really displayed the attributes of a level-headed leader and gentleman. He was in OB for the burial of the mother of the DG Najis, and here he is today attending this program because he believes in Nassau State. Our very esteemed invited guests, bankers, customers, gentlemen of the purse, ladies and gentlemen, the Nassau State Internal Revenue Service felt it very important to organize this moment just to say thank you and to say well done and to say let's push together to make Nassau State a better place for each and everyone. The management that have made concerted efforts to ensure every policy, every dream of the chairman, of course, following the desires of His Excellency, has been achieved. You're welcome. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for the Muslim prayers, I'd like to invite Abdullahi Dairu Alabi and Reverend Godfrey Obinna for the Christian prayers.
Kareem. Let us pray. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, Sirata allazina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum, la ta'uzuhu sinatun wa la nawmun, lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ardh. من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم ومن خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. Ya Allah, as we are about to start this special program, we pray to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide and protect our leaders and also to protect us from the beginning of this program to the end. And at the end of this program, we also pray to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Malik al-Mulk tutal mulku man tasha, wa ta'izzu man tasha, wa tazillu man tasha, bighayri hisab. Carry each and every one of us here back to his various destinations safely. Subhana rabbuka rabbi izzati amma yusufun, wassalamu ala al-mursaleen, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Fatiha. Thank you.
Dear precious Heavenly Father, Father of all mankind, we come with appreciation today to thank you for keeping us alive to see today. The 14th day of December 2024 marked out to appreciate you for your presence in internal revenue services of Nasarawa State. It has been a challenging year, but in everything we give thanks to you. We are here today to return the glory and the honor to you for your mercy, for your grace and your kindness. to all the leaders, the board members, and the staffs of this agency, and to thank you for lifting Nasarawa State up again. Everything we do here today will hand over to you, God. Let it bring glory and honor to your name. We are beginning with you and we end with you. There shall be no loss. In Jesus' name we pray.
Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the planning committee for this event will now welcome each and every one. Mr. Chairman, let's put our hands together for him, please.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, here represented by the Secretary to Nasarawa State Government, the Speaker, Nasarawa State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Peter Jato. Sorry, Daladi Jato. Sorry, apology, please. The Chief Justice of Nasarawa State, the Executive Chairman, Nasarawa State Internal Revenue Service, board members who are here, other distinguished invitees, I want to say you're welcome to this very important occasion, where we gather this evening to honor those who excel themselves during the year under review. I'm sure we have many nominees here who are going to receive some awards here. And these nominees, of course, were carefully selected by a committee after going through their activities for the year. That's why we gather here today to honor them, appreciate the effort which they put to make Nasarawa State high during the year. So I want to welcome you once again, and I pray this evening will be a very memorable one for all of us. So thank you very much. You're welcome.
The permanent member one, Alhaji Sabo Balarbe Usman, who happens to be the chairman of the planning committee. Let's put our hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. The honorable speaker has a new name here, Peter Jato. Well, if you're a Christian, if you go to the Bible, because everybody that wants the dream of His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, to be achieved is a good disciple of the governor. So if you go to the Bible, Peter is the favorite disciple of Jesus Christ. So if he says Peter Jato, why not? Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to now invite the man that has been running the affairs of the Revenue Board beautifully, thinking globally and acting locally, just like his boss, the Governor of Nasarawa State, one who has brought innovation, taking the Internal Revenue Board to the next level each and every time differently. Please put our hands together for the chairman, Nasarawa State Internal Revenue Services, Alhaji Ahmed Yakub Muhammad Dandakan Lafia.
His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Sule, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, ably represented here by the Secretary to the Government of Nasarawa State, Right Honorable Speaker of Nasarawa State, Honorable Danladi Jato, Chief Justice of Nasarawa State, our invited guests, the Honorable Member representing Lafayette Central, that's my member representing me, Lafayette Central. The essay on revenue to His Excellency, other invited guests, permanent members, staff of the Nasarawa Internal Revenue Service, My stepmom is also here. So my stepmom, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity, first of all, before I start this speech, to welcome you all to the annual Gala Night dinner, as well as award given to our staff. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and honored guests, as we gather today to mark the end of another remarkable year, I am thrilled to report that our tax generating agency has achieved unprecedented success this year and has been a testament to our collective hard work, dedication, commitment to innovation. We have achieved tremendous progress this year through the automation of processes, the amendment and the passage of the Harmonization Law 2020, and the full autonomy of the board. These were made possible through the support and encouragement from His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule. So also, the Deputy Governor of Nasarawa State, Dr. Emmanuel Akabe, who has repeatedly given us all the necessary support that we need since the inception of this board in March 2018, when we first came into office, and to November 2024 to date, we have been able to generate a sum of 106,959,051,033,073 kobo as revenue. We have also made recoveries of over 200 billion naira to Nasarawa State government over this period under review. As we reflect from January to November this year, the service has generated 22,220,891,540 naira 40 kobo. I am proud to highlight some of these key milestones that we have contributed to the success. And first and foremost, the service has made significant strides in embracing digital transformation. We have introduced a range of new e-services, including online tax filing, payment portals, digital tax clearance certificates. These innovations have not only improved the taxpayer experience, but also enhanced our efficiency and reduced costs. Some of our notable technological achievements include the following. We have introduced the PayDirect Quick Teller Payments Platform, Solution Gateway, the Central Billing System, the Central Billing Tax Administration System, CBTAS, Electronic Tax Clearance Certificate, Special Court Collections Teller Point, Bank 3D Solution, management of new revenue heads, integration of consultants' expert systems for revenue collection, plate number inventory system, sale of new plate numbers and plate number revalidation system, informal sector revenue collection through the e-ticketing, which is *8011*047#, provision of point of sales terminals, supply and dedicated server payroll solution system, consultants management service platform, state hospital solution platform, internet subscription provider ISP, social media support. Introduction and payment platform on Apple and Store and Play Store, that is also ongoing. We also have the vehicle roadworthiness system collections and vehicle test theory, VTT, to mention a few. Another area of significant progress that has been our main power development is that we have recently upgraded and put into service 239 casual stars, which His Excellency gave approval. We have converted them from casual to permanent and pensionable. We have also employed over 100 new professionals, accountancy, economics, ICT, and law to boost our staff strength through improved revenue generation in the state. We have invested heavily in the training and retraining of our staff to keep them abreast with the current trends in taxation, revenue generation, in line with global best practices. We have invested heavily in advanced data analytics tools, which have enabled us to understand taxpayer behavior, identify areas of non-compliance, optimize our audit enforcement strategies. As a result, we have seen a significant reduction in tax evasion. In addition, the board has also achieved the following. We have sponsored a lot of our staff to acquire ICANN, ANAN, CITN, and JTP qualifications. Payments of also benefits of our staff to train and retrain, we have also enhanced that. We have introduced internet services to our zonal and area tax offices all over the state. We have also continued to ensure that our revenue courts, both in Karu and in Lafia, continue to have our maximum support. These courts in Karu have done a lot of cases. The one in Lafia has done cases of over 3,382 cases which was presided by Yahaya Shafa, and all these cases have been won by the state. The one in Karu, 17 cases, which was presided over. Our appellate courts are also now in full force, being presided by the Chief Judge herself. The board has acquired a lot of desktops, laptops, and other equipments for officers to ensure that they have the working tools to work as they intend to do. In our commitment to enhance the morale of both our staff and taxpayers, we have implemented an annual award ceremony, which we are doing today. This is the second edition. This event allows us to recognize deserving staff and present them with awards, including cash prizes, in acknowledgement of their hard work, dedication to their responsibilities. Awards are also presented to committed and dedicated taxpayers so that we can set up also targets for them to ensure that we achieve the desired targets. In addition to all this, we have strengthened our partnerships with key stakeholders, including taxpayers, tax professionals, and other government agencies. Our tax education and outreach programs have been particularly successful, with thousands of taxpayers benefiting from our tax education, enlightenment, and online services. As we look to the future, I'm excited to announce that several initiatives will further enhance our services to improve tax compliance. These include the introduction of artificial intelligence-powered chat box, development of a mobile tax app, the expansion of our whistleblower program, and also the introduction of a high net worth individuals unit to increase our revenue. In conclusion, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for your hard work and dedication. Your commitment to excellence has been the driving force behind our success, and I am honored to lead such a talented and motivated team. As we celebrate our achievements and look forward to the future, I am confident that together we will continue to innovate, improve, excel our mission to provide world-class tax services to our citizens and increase the internally generated revenue of Nasarawa State. Today, we are dishing out several awards, and these awards are in several categories. These categories are the IGR Supportive Governor of the State, the IGR Ambassador of Goodwill, IGR Legislator of the Year 2024, Leadership Impact and IGR Icon, Star Income Taxpayer of the Year Western Zone, Star Income Taxpayer of the Year Northern Zone, Star Income Taxpayer of the Year Southern Zone, Non-IP's Highest Revenue Contributing Federal MDA 2024, Non-IP's Best Payee Compliant Federal MDA 2024, and the Best Payee Compliant Private Sector 2024, the Best CBS Compliant State MDA, the Cleaner of the Year, Watchman of the Year, Driver of the Year, Most Disciplined Employee of the Year, Most Punctual Employee of the Year, Most Committed Employee of the Year. These both have for male and female. Most Hardworking Employees of the Year, both male and female. We have the Zonal Officer of the Year, Area Tax Officer of the Year, Head of Unit of the Year, Best Communicator of the Year. We also have Most Dependable of the Year, Director of the Year, Executive Chairman's Award of Excellence, IGR Growth Driver Employee of the Year, ACE Initiative Award, Long Service Award. We have the Star Employee of the Year, Most Valuable Employee of the Year, IGR Growth Digital Driver of the Year, Outstanding Contributor to Improved IGR. Then we also did a debate. We organized a debate for secondary schools in Nasarawa State in order to keep them abreast with taxes and revenue generation in the state. All the public schools in Nasarawa State participated, and at the end of the day, we had first position, second and third position, and we also have who came first. So we're going to give the awards to those schools that came in both for first, second, third, and thus. And finally, I would like to use this opportunity to thank you all for coming to this occasion, and I hope that we wine and dine, get this done, and ensure we go into a prosperous New Year, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Another very beautiful round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. You know, something about the Chairman Revenue Service will remind me of a man who doesn't like going to church. So his wife invited him to the commissioning of their latest, most modern church, and he went. And he was very impressed. He came back home, he was very happy, and he told the woman, please, when next there's a new church, invite me. She was excited. She's like, okay, why? The man is an architect. He just keeps seeing new designs. For the chairman revenue board, he was invited to the opening of a world-class restaurant. As soon as he came in, he wasn't worried about the seats. He was worried about the staff. How many members of staff do they have? What's the net worth of the place, so that he will know, the revenue he's going to get afterwards. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you know that in the South State, we are people of law and order. Ordinarily, as human beings, sometimes we need to be controlled or reminded of our responsibilities. The Revenue Board has a revenue court, and we're lucky, we're happy that the Chief Judge Nasarawa State is here. So I would like to invite the Chief Judge. They call it in the judicial term, the Chief Judge Nasarawa State, Honorable Aisha Bashir Aliyu, for a goodwill message. Let's put our hands together for her, ladies and gentlemen.
The Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, ably represented by Amibu, Secretary to the State Government, the Chairman of the Revenue Board, our amiable Speaker of the House of Assembly, the Chairman of the Revenue Board, my beloved husband, the Special Advisor to His Excellency on Revenue. See? So I must remember him also. He will not say at home, hey, you did not recognize me in public. So my beloved husband, Walin Shabu Bashir Aliyu. Yes, and every one of you here, the wonderful staff of the Revenue Board. Why I love Safia Ahmed so much is that, she learns a lot on the job. You see, all of you keep calling me the Chief Justice of Nasarawa State. Please, don't let me lose my job. There's only one Chief Justice of Nigeria. Every other head of court is a chief judge. We cannot aspire to have more than one chief justice in Nigeria, so we are called chief judges. Safia made that correction. Thank you so much. Having said so, when the issue of the Revenue Board came on board to help us, especially in the judiciary, I, for one, resisted because I was wondering how the Revenue Board will interact with the judiciary. We are used to collecting money, giving it to the government, our registrars and all that. But however, thanks be to God, it is a wonderful innovation. The chairman is very, very articulate and intelligent. So now, we are allowed to sit and do our primary responsibility as lawmakers. We impose the law without interference of funds. It's such a transparent issue now. In the judiciary, we only see security documents. When these security documents are given to us, we pay to the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the state. So we have no problems with auditors. So that, to me, is a great relief. Because before then, auditors were always coming to us, how did you spend the money? How did you get it? So I'm so happy with this. The chairman has been so supportive, so helpful. As the chairman has told you, we do have revenue courts in the state at the lower level and at the appellate level. I head the appellate level in the state, while Justice Esther Mami Eje heads the Cairo axis. And this is also a wonderful innovation because it supports the government. It's one government, whether we like it or not. No mind the division that judiciary, legislative, and executive, we are one. And it is a common purse belonging to people of Nasarawa State. So we have to join together to make sure that our government is not shortchanged. See, wherever I go, I excel our governor. I do so without fear of contradiction. He is a man who is trying to make a difference. So if we do not gather around him to make sure that the pennies of Nasarawa State are saved into a common purse to enable him achieve his purpose, it will go nowhere. Because we all know that Nasarawa State is one of the states we are at the bottom line on federation account. We're at the bottom line. So we do need the excess revenue to help us develop the state. So having said so, I want to thank you so very much, Chairman, for a wonderful job. May Allah continue to protect you and your wonderful team. We have a wonderful prosecutor here, H.S. Abokat. I must commend you. She's very, very hardworking and dedicated. So I do commend that all the other prosecutors. Having said so, thank you for allowing me to come to this wonderful occasion. You know, we judges, we can talk on and on, but I'll stop it here. Thank you so much for the honor. Thank you.
Let's give another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This sitting is a capacitated one, just like she observed. We have the executive, the legislative, and the judicial arm of government. Before I invite the next person, I'd like to inform us that this program is live on the YouTube page of Nassau State Internal Revenue Service and their Facebook page. So please call your brothers and sisters at home and tell them to tune in because this program is live. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the next person to speak is not as a personality, but the Speaker and the South State House of Assembly, a gentleman leader. Please put our hands together for Honorable Ladi Jatto.
Your Excellency, our amiable Governor of Nasarawa State, the man that have succeeded in putting the name of Nasarawa State in the world map, His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Sule, ably represented by our Capacity Secretary to the State Government, who doubled as Kaura, the Chief Judge of Nasarawa State, the Chairman, Revenue Board. Let me stand on existing protocol, please, because of want of time, because some of us, we still have another occasion to attend. First, I want to appreciate God, appreciate the board for organizing this a very wonderful occasion. The planning committee chairman called me, Right Honorable Peter Jatto. You are not wrong, because it is God that has made it this way. Because the one I'm following of the same mother and father, his name is Peter. So you can see it by coincidence. I really want to appreciate you for recognizing Jatto's sons, the two of us in this occasion. Let me start by first appreciating His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, that has made things to work as expected. And then secondly, I want to appreciate the man in the head of affairs of the revenue of Nasarawa State, Ahmed Yakubu, the man that fit the job, and the job also fit him. I was just whispering to somebody that was close to me. I don't want to mention the name because he's representing the governor. That if I have my way, I will continue to say Ahmed Yakubu should not leave this organization. I know what he is doing there for the state. I know the revenue is generating for the state. When His Excellency and him approached the assembly that they want this organization to be independent, we did not hesitate. And we enacted the law, which has been assented by His Excellency the Governor, that this board should be an independent board. And what some of us, our target is that we are over relying on the allocation, federal allocation. But from what Ahmed Yakubode is doing in this organization, I have the belief that in not a long distance, we'll be competing with Lagos in terms of revenue. And that is why when you have the right people in the right position, you will see results. So I want to commend you, appreciate you for the good work we are doing for this organization, for the revenue you are generating for Nasarawa State. And for us, at the legislative arm, we will continue to support you and enact necessary laws that will make you to prosper and Nasarawa State to prosper. I want to really thank you for inviting me to be here, and I appreciate you, and I pray that Nasarawa State will move to a better height by the grace of God. Thank you very much for this wonderful occasion. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Right Honorable Speaker, Nassau State House Assembly, Honorable Danladi Jatto. A reminder that this program is running live on the YouTube channel of Nassau State Internal Revenue Service and their Facebook page. We'll just take 2 minutes interlude to sort out the awards. Isa Kunga, please, just 2 minutes before you come back for your main performance for His Excellency. We're taking 2 minutes.
Alajilele ndazo. Alajilele ndazo.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is just a piece of the action. We're going into the awards, and we have this award category, IGR Supported Governor. This is in recognition of reverend support, exceptional leadership, and innovative contributions to the growth of IGR in the state. And of course, His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Saleh gets that award. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to invite the Secretary to the State Government, the SSG. Please, if you have the list of the awards with you, kindly arrange it as you have it on this. Thank you. Mr. SSG, sir, can you come up here, sir, to receive the award on behalf of His Excellency? I'd like to invite the Speaker to give this award and the Chairman of the Revenue Board to support Mr. Speaker as he gives the award to His Excellency. Where is the Governor's award? Give your chairman, give the chairman. Man who will give it to the Speaker, to His Excellency the Governor. I don't have any. Can we have an extra mic, please?
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, on behalf of the Chairman and board members of Revenue Board, I hereby present this award to you for the excellent job you are doing for Nasarawa State. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next is Dr. Emmanuel Abadu Akabe. You stay. Yes, sir, you stay back and do the next. Thank you. You're receiving on behalf of the Deputy Governor of Nassau State. The Speaker is still giving to the Deputy Governor, Dr. Emmanuel Abadu Akabe.
Your Excellency, this award is given to His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Nasarawa State, as he is popularly known as the most loyal Deputy Governor in the whole 36 states. This award is given to you for what you have been doing for the state by the Revenue Board. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Can I have this? Mr. Speaker, next award is yours. Honorable Ladi Jato, the representative of the governor, His Excellency will give
this is an award from the Nasarawa State Internal Revenue Service to the Right Honorable Speaker, Dr. Ladi Jato, in recognition of your outstanding leadership, fostering innovation through legislative processes and contributions to our collective goals. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Next is Alhaji Ahmed Yakubu Mesle, ACTI, and the Kalafia, to be presented by His Excellency the Governor.
The owner of this award is trying to run away from the award. But unfortunately, there is no hiding place for what?
A golden fish.
For golden fish. We know the pains it has taken us as government to fish him out. And we're all witnesses to his tremendous achievements towards internally generated revenue of the state. Hence our gathering this afternoon. So you cannot run away. This is an award of leadership to an icon, Ahmed Yakubu Muhammad Yanda Kalafia, in appreciation of your outstanding leadership, which has significantly impacted on the world around us and our IGR growth. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you very much. May I invite the chairman of the board and the special advisor to the governor on revenue, Muhammad Bashir Aliyu, please. And the chairman of the board. We're going to the awards category, and we have Star Income Taxpayer of the Year 2024, Western Zone, Bennett C. Obese. Star Income Taxpayer of the Year 2024, Western Zone, Bennett Obese. This award is in recognition of the nominee's consistent payment of his income tax as at when due. Let's put our hands together for him. That's for Western Zone. Thank you. Star Income Taxpayer of the Year, Northern Zone, Augustine Malachi Stephen. Augustine Malachi Stephen, Northern Zone. Let's put our hands together. In recognition of the nominee's consistent payment of his income as at when due. Star Income Taxpayer of the Year, Southern Zone, Adamu Abdullahi. Southern Zone, Adamu Abdullahi. Southern Zone, Adamu Abdullahi. So, non-IPPS highest revenue contribution, Federal MDA, Federal Inland Revenue Service. Federal, is that the Adamu Abdullahi? Okay. Star Taxpayer for 2024. Non-IPPS highest revenue is Federal Inland Revenue Service. Anybody here from FIRS? FIRS. Non-IPPS best payee compliant Federal MDA Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC. Corporate Affairs Commission. Anybody from CAC? Anybody from Corporate Affairs Commission? Base pay compliant private sector, Transcorp Hilton Hotel Abuja. Transcorp Hilton Hotel Abuja. Anybody from Transcorp? Best CBS compliant state MDA, Nassau State Geographical Information System, NAGIS. Anybody from NAGIS? NAGIS. NAGIS. You're from NAGIS, madam? Okay. Let's put our hands together. NAGIS. Thank you very much, Special Advisor on Revenue. We appreciate it. Thank you. I'd like to announce that the Head of Service Nassau State, Mr. Abigail Wise, is here. Ma'am, we'd like to invite you to please assist us because this means a lot to you. I can assure you that this category will thrill you. Thank you, ma'am. The Cleaner of the Year 2024. Cleaner of the Year 2024, Halima Aliyu. Halima Aliyu. Halima Aliyu. Is she here? Ga ta fes-fes da ita kuwa jama'a ta fa mata. That's beautiful. Watchman of the Year, Halidu Abubakar. Watchman of the Year, Halidu Abubakar. Yana nan? Shine Watchman of the Year, bai dariya ba fa. Shine mai hana head of service shiga. Ya hana head of service shiga. Dole ka ci Watchman of the Year. Driver of the Year, Samuel Zaka. Driver of the Year, Samuel Zaka. Ina kake pilot. Ina shike. Zaka ɗin ba. Yana nan a cikin moto. Ah. Ga pilot ya zo. Congratulations. Tsananin sabo da moto bai son kujera ma ana biki anan shi yana nashi a mota. Most disciplined employees 2024, male we have Yakubu Alaku, female Kande Angbashim. Yakubu Alaku, Kande Angbashim. Sunanam? Most disciplined. Most disciplined. Most disciplined. Basuna? Most punctual employees of the year. Male, female. Male Isa Chiroma, female Blessing Yakubu. Isa Chiroma, Blessing Yakubu. Please let's put our hands together. Not easy to. Most committed employees year 2024, male Aminu Samu, female Hafsat Abdullahi M. Most hardworking employees of the year 2024, male Ayuba Barnabas Ila, female Mero Augustine. Ayuba Barnabas, Mero Augustine. Synonymous. Oh wow, that's cool. Thank you very much, Head of Service, Ma'am. I'd like to re-invite the Honorable the Chief Judge, Honorable Justice Aisha Bashir Aliyu, to please help us. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Head of Service, ma'am. Every award comes with cash rewards. She's giving. Every award comes with some cash. You know, it's December. And so next year, work hard so that you can come here, get the award, and get the cash. So Zonal Officer of the Year 2024. Okay, I don't have the zones here. I only have the names. So, Yakubu Haruna. One is on Kenya. Southern zone, that is South Go. Congratulations. Let's put our hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Area Tax Officer of the Year. Area Tax Officer of the Year, Garba Masari. Yana nan yana taxin rigan shi kafin ya hau sama. Head of the Unit of the Year, Reverend Zaka Umaru. Reverend Zaka Umaru, Head of the Unit. Best Communicator of the Year, PR Unit. PR Unit. Best Communicator of the Year, PR Unit. That's what I have here. So where's the PRO? How many people do you have in the PR unit? No? PR, yes. How many people do you have in the PR unit? I think the head of the unit can come get PR unit. So you don't have a head? The head of the PR unit. Most Dependable Employee of the Year 2024. Most Dependable, you didn't clap for PR unit, that's my unit. Most Dependable Employee of the Year 2024, Muhammad Aliyu. Muhammad Aliyu. Do we have, oh, he's not here. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. That's all for the CJ. That's all for the CJ. That's all for her. Yes. Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for her, ladies and gentlemen. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'd like to call on the permanent members. Revenue Court Judge, anyone here? Please. Please help us. Let's put our hands together. Director of the Year. Director of the Year, Daniel O. Ofoku. wannan ya ci Director of the Year. Yeah, because ana kiran shi whoop ya tashi harkan kuɗi ba yin shi da sanyin jiki. Congratulations, sir. Yes, thank you very much. The PMs, please. The PMs, permanent member 1, 2, and 3. Can we have you here? No? Yeah, PMs 1, 2, and 3. Can we have you here? So, Executive Chairman's Award of Excellence, Bulus M. Akaba. I'll still remind us that this program is running live on YouTube and Facebook for the Revenue Board, and each of this award comes with some cash. So we have IGR Growth and Digital Driver of the Year 2024 for Core Technology Solution. Let's put our hands together. That's a very special award to the chairman of the Nassau State Internal Revenue Services, Latvia, Nassau State, it's a Lifetime Achievement Award from Alford Conferences Limited. Congratulations, sir. So we have outstanding contribution. So representative of Alford, to please.
Thank you very much. This was not intended to be a part of this program, but I gate crashed. And to be able to have gate crashed tells you that the executive chairman of Nassau State Internal Revenue Service respects what we do at Revenue Magazine. That's why he has given me the permission. That's why he has given me the audacity to be able to break the protocol and be a part of this year. I'm truly grateful, sir. This award is presented to 2 persons this year. It's a Lifetime Achievement in IGR Award. And the reason why we created the award is because amongst the executive chairpersons of the Internal Revenue Service of the 36 states and the FCT, there are some, just as one of the representatives of the governor said, there are some that have almost become like Barack. Regime will go, regime will come, but they are there. He has served under two executive governors. He has transformed the Internal Revenue Service of Nassau State beyond recognition. The figures are there to tell the story. So when I heard about this event, I spoke to him. I said, sir, I think this would be a good opportunity for us to, if you don't mind, come and present this award to you. But I'm not going to present it alone. I'm going to call one of the dignitaries to also join hands to present it to him. We commend your work, sir. This is not the first time we are going to be recognizing the agency. We recognized them in 2020, in 2021 as well. But this is specially for the executive chairman. And it's our pleasure to present this award to you, to wish you well, to wish the agency well, and to pray for your continued excellence. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Outstanding contribution to improve IGR, Ezekiel Edem and Co. Chartered Tax Practitioners. Ezekiel Edem and Co. Chartered Tax Practitioners. Anybody from, okay. Let's put our hands together, please. So we're going back to the debate. It's a special one, so we'll invite the best speaker for the debate. And this is so impressive because I have strictly government schools. No private school participated because, of course, the chairman of the revenue services is aware of the fact that if you catch them young, they will go to understand better. So the best speaker for the debate is Obi Gift from GSS Shabu. Obi Gift. From GSS, let's put our hands together for her, please. Obi Gift, the chairman, has a very important announcement to make. Listen, this is a special message for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Obi Gift here was the best speaker in the debate that we had for all the public schools in Nasarawa State in order to keep our children abreast with taxation and tax and revenue in Nasarawa. She came out as the best speaker. So for being the best speaker, I want to make a promise to pay for her NACO, pay for her WAEC, and also pay for her NET. Thank you very much. I'll take responsibility of doing that for her in order to encourage our children to ensure they do this. Thank you very much, Miko.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you so much. Consolation prize for Government College Lafia. Where's their prize? Where's it? Check. Please check. Government College Lafia. Anybody representing Government College Lafia? Government College Lafia, consolation prize.
In the debate that we had, Government College Lafayette came forth in that debate. So in that regard, in order not just to leave them out, we said we will invite them here to come here, recognize them, and we're going to give a cash reward to that school, but we will not announce that prize here. So thank you very much for coming here, and God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Third place, GSS Garoku. GSS Garoku, third place. Anybody from there? Hello, Anton. This is what I have here, GSS. Sorry for the mix-up. It's GGSS. This is third position. GGSS Garoku, third position.
In the debates that we had, GGSS Garoku came third in that debate. So we're going to give them a cash reward of 200,000 naira.
Thank you. Second position, GSS on B1. GSS on B1, second position. Second, GSS on B1.
GSS on B1 came second in that debate that we had. So in recognition of their commitment and their excellence in doing that debate, we'll give the school a cash reward of 300,000 naira.
And ladies and gentlemen, the first and the best school when it comes to taxation in Nassau State, I mean the best. Please put your hands together for GSS. You're not clapping. Come on, put your hands together for GSS Shabu. Best school.
In the recognition of them coming first in that debate we had for the public schools in Nasarawa State, after the promise that we made that we pay their NACO and their JAM fees and WAEC fees, we will give the school a cash donation of 500,000 naira.
Thank you very much. And if you notice, the best schools had ladies. Please let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Because in Nassau State today, the ladies are going places. The ladies are making the difference. We have the first female chief judge. We have the first female vice chancellor. We have the first female head of service. And what again, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, we're wrapping up the award as I invite Ace of Initiative Award 2024, Diko Hussaini. Diko Hussaini. Diko Hussaini. Ex-official members of the Revenue Board, please. I'd like to invite ex-official members of the board to the next presentation. Yes, thank you very much, PMs. Ex-official for the next presentation. So, okay, you can take your award. Diko Hussaini. Long Service Award, Zainab Aliyu. Long Service Award, Zainab Aliyu. Zainab Aliyu. Let's put our hands together for her, ladies and gentlemen. She's the longest serving staff. She came all the way from Plateau State. She's still giving in her best. Let's put our hands together. Thank you very much, ma'am, for all your efforts, for making the difference, for being consistent, for being dedicated, and for working your best. Star Employee of the Year, Abdul Karim Yusuf. Star Employee of the Year, Abdul Karim Yusuf. Abdul Karim Yusuf. There's ability in disability. Please let's put our hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Congratulations, sir. You make me want to do more. And if he has inspired you, please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. He has inspired a lot of us. We'll continue to do our best because you are doing your best against all odds. Agile Growth Driver Employee of the Year, Umar Abubakar Sanusi. IGR Growth Driver Employee of the Year, Umar Abubakar Sanusi. Please let's put our hands together. Is he anywhere around? Shine iya kwakulo gurin da duk inda kuɗi ya boye shine iya tsakurowa. Please let's put our hands together for him. Congratulations, sir. More grace, more wisdom. Most valuable employee of the year in recognition of his remarkable services is Ibrahim Thomas Magaji. Let's put our hands together for him.
Zonal offices are supposed to meet the target now. Offices there are supposed to meet the targets also. So they are going to get cash awards too.
So this list I'm going to call is a long one, and these offices met their targets, and they're going to go home with cash to spend in December.
Thank you once again. Early this year, when we started the financial year, we start with our zonal officers, our area tax officers, our liaison officers, and also our unit heads. And what we did was to set target for them, because as we are, as a body and as a board, His Excellency has set a target for us to meet. So in order to trickle down that, so we set targets for our zonal officers, our area tax officers, our liaison offices, and our unit heads. And we give them these targets to ensure that they meet those targets. Here, we have a list of those ZOs, ATOs, LOs that have met their targets. And these, our staff and offices that have met their targets, we're also going to give them cash rewards for meeting those targets. So those of you that have not met your targets, if you don't hear your name, you know you have not met that target. So Sefia is going to call out the names of those that have met their targets for the year. Thank you.
Okay, so are we ready to go? Meeting your target, going home with cash. I wish I'll also meet my target and go home with cash. But then let's do it this way so that next year, I want us to understand that things like this happen just to spur us to do more, to make us do more, to recognize that if you work hard, you're going to get a reward. If you work hard, it's going to be in you that you've done something better than yesterday, because the first person to fight is your own self to be better than who you were yesterday. So let's go about this. Lafia, we have Yakubu Haruna. Yakubu Haruna Lafia. Ahmad Aliyu Adeka Kafi. Umar Sanusi Tudun Gwadara. Yakubu, ku dan fito mu gan ku mana. Ku fito. Ah, kai ka ci suit kuma ba da ganka ba, da tijo. Ai ka fito a ganka. So like I said, Yakubu Haruna Lafia, Ahmad Aliyu Adeka Kafi, Umar Sanusi Tudun Gwadara, Yakubu Madaki, Adowan, Stella A. Agyo Shabu, Ari Mekifi Doma, Zubairu A. Zubairu Toto, Hudu Balarabe Najis, Fatima Rilwanu Najis, Yakubu Kafa Abuja Private, Mukaila Loko Abuja Public, Abdullahi Muhammad Lagos License, Esther Abaji Lafia PPT, Musa Kiana Lafia WHT. That's to know. This is just to recognize them and give them a very beautiful and do more ourselves so that this stage is big enough to contain each and everyone. The chairman says, work hard, work harder, and we'll all be here to celebrate. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for all these, and we're ready to go. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. As you can see, these are our officers, the zonal officers, the area tax officers, our liaison officers that have met their targets for the year 2024. And we would like to say a very big congratulations to them. And we're going to give rewards to them to ensure that we encourage them. And those of you that have not met their targets, our eyes are on you.
We'll look for you again for the next financial year to see that you do that so that we help for the betterment of Nasarawa State. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Thank you very much, and God bless you, Mr. Chairman. Isa Kungo Cultural Troupe, please, for your main performance this time.
All right.
The representative of His Royal Highness, the Emir of Lafia and President Council of Chiefs, retired Commissioner of Police, Usman Isa Baba. Welcome, sir. Ubangari Lafia, you're welcome. So, State Cultural Troupe, please.
Osukale dene dene, Adamale dene dene, Omani wiku galo nyala wai kalaji, Omani wiku galo nyala wai kalaji.
Achuanati wota diwa awonu mangwanita chui chuanati wota diwa awonu mangwanita chui wonu mangwani zena awonu mangwani zena wonu mangwani zena apamanana usasa uzena wonu oh, Mangwani Zaina. Apamanana usasa uzaina. Wanu oh, Mangwani Zaina. Apamanana usasa uzaina. Wanu oh, Mangwani Zaina. Apamanana usasa uzaina. Wanu oh, Mangwani. Apamanana usasa uzaina. Wanu oh, Mangwani Zaina. Ekubela via. Ekubela via. Ibadife mambai. Ibadife aduanai. Injekobaye biagusi. Injekobaye la viai. Ikube, ikube, aye ikube, abiawe. Dago, vamos dago, vamos dar se jermaga, ngede wese jermaga, ade de jodu ma bache mu dago.
Thank you very much, Nassau State Cultural Troop. I'm sorry I have to cut short this because we've overstayed our time here, and if you check, some of us want to go back to our respective villages. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nassau State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, according to the testimonies given here by the chairman of the board, he says under his watch, he has graciously approved administrative and financial autonomy for the revenue as an agency. He has approved conversion of casual staff to permanent and pensionable staff. He sponsored and executed an executive bill, the Nassau State Harmonization and Administration of Revenue, and a lot of things that he has done for the revenue. I beg Nassau State, you'll agree with me that His Excellency has turned Nassau State into a construction site because he wants to leave it better than he made it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as I invite His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nassau State, fellow Nigerian Society of Engineers, represented here today by no less a personality, but the Wazir Lafia, the Secretary to the Government of Nassau State, Barrister Muhammad Obandoma Aliyu.
Rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, the most beneficent and the most merciful. My Lord, the Chief Judge of Nassau State, Honorable Justice Aisha Bashir Aliyu, Your Royal Highness, the Emir of Lafia and Chairman, Nassau State Council of Chiefs, ably represented by the Obangare of Lafia, CP Isa Usman Baba, Special Advisor to His Excellency on Revenue, the first female head of service, the representative of the family of Ahmad Yakubu Muhammad, Hajia Lami Lare Yakubu Muhammad, who is here with us. The first female senior special assistant to His Excellency on event management, Haji Asafia Ahmed. And members of the board of Nasarawa State Internal Revenue Service, the executive chairman of the board, directors and staff of Nasarawa State Internal Revenue Service, the award-winning Isa Kungar Cultural Troupe, members of the Lafia community who have come to support one of their own that is doing us proud. I can see so many faces that are here to support him. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I stand here on behalf of His Excellency, Engineer Abdullah A. Sule, as well as His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Emmanuel A. Akabe, who ought to have been here because of the importance of this event, but for other exigencies of office, all of them are not here, but they have mandated me to come and stand in for them. I want to first of all appreciate God Almighty for giving us the opportunity to witness this day. I understand that this is the annual year-end dinner and award day for those staff of the Nasarawa State Internal Revenue Service who have demonstrated capacity. They have exhibited competence and they are working in line with the rules and regulations governing the service. We have witnessed and testified to the fact that excellence pays. Because those of us who have performed wonderfully well have been honored by the board and by extension by the state. Engineer Abdullah Sule would have loved to be here personally because he loves excellence. He likes excellence. As somebody who has come up from an organized private sector and is translating his experiences to public service, which no doubt is impacting on the lives of our teeming people and the prosperity of the state as well. For those of us who know where he is today, will agree to us that he has also gone there in order to add more value to the economic prosperity
of Nasarawa State. We wish him well, and we wish him safe return back home. Today, from all that we have seen this afternoon, you will all agree with me that government has not misplaced its own priority by bringing Ahmad Yakubu Muhammad on board as the executive chairman of Nasarawa State Internal Revenue Service. We have done that deliberately, haven't known his track records, haven't known where he has come from, haven't traced all his open and secret files. Today he has proven to us that indeed our choice is not misplaced. I want to congratulate you and to congratulate all those that have received awards here, and we are looking forward to a better performance. Engineer Sule is somebody that always looks ahead. How can I impact? How can I make my people appreciate and enjoy the dividends of democracy? Ahmed Yakubu Muhammad came and made a record of hundreds of thousands annually into the Revenue Board service. Today he's talking of billions. And I'm very, very optimistic that in no distant time, he will take us to trillions. Let me use this opportunity to call on all his staff to continue to give him that support in order to ensure that his target, what he has in mind, is realized for the betterment of the economy of Nasarawa State. Indeed, for those of us who have the program at hand, at the back of the program, you will see some infrastructure. This is where the money generated by Ahmed Yakubu Muhammad has gone to. Are we talking of roads? Are we talking of flyover? Come to Lafayette. Go to Akwanga. Roads abound in all parts of Nasarawa State. What of healthcare? What of education? And all spheres of human life is touched one way or the other by the administration of Engineer Abdullahi Sule and courtesy internally generated revenue. I want to therefore use this opportunity on behalf of Engineer Sule, on behalf of Dr. Emmanuel Akabe, to thank each and every one of us that has spared his or her own time to support this event. Let me also use this opportunity to loudly call on the Nasarawa State Waste Management Bureau, or Waste Management Board, and other agencies of government of Nasarawa State to copy from what we have witnessed last year when the NRS performed a similar event, and what is happening today, for all agencies to reciprocate based on their schedules, their respective mandates, so that those that are adding value will be fished out and be appreciated by government or the heads of those agencies. If we do that, we will certainly put every one of us on our feet on a competitive mode in order to ensure that we deliver and do what is necessary for the growth and development of our dear state. I want to congratulate the executive chairman once again, congratulate his own family, the immediate and expanded family, for the support. It is our prayer and hope that next year we'll all assemble here to hear the release of trillions of naira from the board as internally generated revenue. I thank you, and I wish each and every one of us a safe return back home. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Nassau State, Engineer Abdullahi Saleh, ably represented. What the chairman of the Nassau State Internal Revenue Services had done to the board and to the government of Nassau State and to the people is enormous. So today, if you have your touchlight phone, you can pay your revenue through your phone. By saying when you the city, cewa mu daga local government, daga state a biya mu kuɗi ba, shi chairman revenue ya fuskanci mai rayuwa ke tafiya, mai duniya ke ciki, ya kawo komai cikin sauki. In zaka biya kuɗinka, ba ruwanka iya kuɗinka iya shagalinka. Idan kana da iPhone da yawa ka biya ta iPhone. In kana da waya mai toci ka biya ta waya mai toci. Duk cikin aiki ne, ɗan sanda ya kama kare. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up this program as I invite for the vote of thanks the Secretary of the Board, Khalid Ahmed Jibrin. Let's put our hands together for him.
His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi Esule, ably represented by the Secretary to Government of Nasarawa State. His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, due to certain reasons, could not attend this our event. Our Head of Civil Service, other top government officials here present, representative of the Emir of Lafia, and other traditional rulers here present, we say a very big thank you to each and every person. In fact, the most important people to the Service National Central Revenue Service are the taxpayers, without whom we wouldn't have been here. We say a very big thank you to each and every one. As we are concluding on this, on behalf of the Executive Chairman of the Board, I wish each and every one of us safe journey to our respective destinations. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap for the 2024 end of year dinner and awards moment for the Nassau State Internal Revenue Services. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's rise for the national anthem. We'll sing after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Nigeria, we held our own dear native land.
Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Join the mercies, ladies and gentlemen.